So, Wednesday evening, England were knocked out of the World Cup semi finals to Croatia. And I've had a little bit, I thought I'd leave this a day just to think it over because obviously after the game, um, puts you on a little bit of a downer as an England supporter because there was so much hope this World Cup, and England had such a good opportunity to get through to the final. But after thinking a bit over it, I mean, the thoughts are very much the same, but Croatia, they definitely deserve to go through. England weren't hard done by at all. The better team did go through. Uh, England could have put away more chances in the first half, but you look at Croatia in the second half, and they, we were lucky. They could have gone 3-4-1 up. We we made a few errors at the back. They hit the post. Pickford made a brilliant save in extra time. I think it was before the goal went in. There was they had a lot of chances as well, so it wasn't just England. I thought the overall performance. I thought they did put a lot of effort in. We just haven't got that quality, and it sounds bizarre saying it when you've got players like Harry Kane. But Harry Kane, he was almost invisible. He sat back. He played a much deeper role, and he just wasn't effective at all. Other than hitting the post, which he should have put away, he didn't really do anything in the whole game. Then you've got the likes of Sterling. He got into the positions very well. I actually thought he was probably one of England's better players in the first half, anyway. That is. And then when Vardy came on, he's had such a poor World Cup. He's not really done much at all. He's been carrying an injury as well. Pickford was brilliant again. For full-backs, Trippier was great as usual. Harry Maguire, very good. Kyle Walker, he was decent, but he is a right back. He's not a centre back. So he's playing in this unfamiliar position. He's done well for England, but we should be looking at players who actually play as a centre back. Then you've got John Stones, decent again, although I think it was him who lost. Was it Modric who scored for the equaliser? Whoever scored for the equaliser, or Perisic rather. Yeah, it was Stones who lost them. But Croatia on the ball, they just looked so much more composed, and I thought if anyone was going to tire, it was Croatia after having two penalty shootouts prior to facing England. But you look at the players they've got. Rakitic in the middle of the park. Rakitic, Modric, Rebic was great. Perisic, Mandzukic up front. England have just they can't compete with that. We did compete with that, but Croatia were the better team, and we severely underestimated Croatia. They deserved to win, and it's still very disappointing because even if England do improve in the next 4 years for the next World Cup, it's very, very unlikely that they're not going to face the likes of Brazil, France, Germany, Spain, Argentina, Belgium. Well, he did face Belgium, but take Belgium out of the equation. It's very unlikely that they would get to a final without having to face any of those teams again. So it is very much a missed opportunity. It's disappointing, but this is a young squad, and they're only going to improve. And there's going to be players who come through the ranks in the next couple of years as well that we possibly haven't even heard of yet. So there is a lot of hope for England, and it just shows you that if you work together as a team, you can go far. You've got to beat what's in front of you. And the England team of 10, 12 years ago, the golden generation, They had much better players than we have now. In fact, the only player who would comfortably get into that team now is Harry Kane. You could argue about Jordan Pickford, but anybody else, I don't think would stand any chance of making the England golden generation team. But you look at them, a team full of individuals, and they fell short. They never managed to get to a semi-final. So the fact that England did get to a semi-final is an achievement in itself. It's disappointing, but I think we can be proud of the performance. I think they did the best they could do under the circumstances, and let's hope that they can go out on a high against Belgium in third place playoff. I think it's going to be very difficult, and out of the last four, France and Belgium were definitely the stronger two. I think France will beat Croatia quite comfortably, to be honest, on Sunday, and I think Belgium will probably beat England on Saturday. But I don't think any players should be rested. I think Southgate should put out a strong team and really go for third place. You know, it's not a consolation game. Third and fourth place, it's about giving something back to the fans, and I think it's definitely worth going for it rather than treating it like a consolation game. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Disappointing, but before the tournament, who would have thought that we thought I thought I was being optimistic saying England get through to the quarterfinals. So the fact we got to the semis is a big achievement.